It has been 1 year now since the public camping ban was reinstated here in the city of Austin. This primarily impacts those who are unhoused.
KVUE's Maria Aguilera met with city leaders, organizations, and those who are directly impacted by this to take a closer look at what's been done in the past year. Maria?
Brian and Quita, since the camping ban known as Prop B was reinstated last May, APD gave out 242 citations and arrested one person for violating the rules. Through the city's HEAL initiative, 58 people moved from city shelters into permanent housing. But as a whole, homelessness has increased. That's according to Austin's Ending Community Homelessness Coalition, or ECHO. They say even as hundreds of unhoused people got into shelters since last June, even more are falling into homelessness.
We had tents all the way from here, all the way along this back fence.
These are the tents that we have out here.
Once a homeless encampment,
There's tents everywhere.
now an empty field.
I mean, it's different. It's a different feeling, a different atmosphere.
A place Luke Curry
We always here for a minute.
used to call home.
I was up in this field for about three years.
How many people were there?
We had over like 42, give or take.
He and others who lived here now at a city-run shelter after city crews cleared out their encampment.
We housed everybody in that field.
Austin has struggled to deal with homelessness for decades. For 23 years, a public camping ban was in place. The city council voted to lift the ban in 2019, and Austinites voted to reinstate it in 2021. Now, it's been a year since Proposition B passed. It makes it illegal to camp in certain places, sit or lie on public sidewalks or outdoors in certain areas, and to panhandle at night. Disobeying Prop B can lead to warnings, citations, and jail time. As a result, tents are a less common sight in downtown Austin.
The feedback we've gotten from downtown businesses, from hotels, from other property owners and tenants has been very positive from the respect that last year, a year ago, there were people camped out, for example, all along Cesar Chavez Boulevard.
Bill Bryce with the Downtown Austin Alliance says several factors contributed to seeing fewer tents in the area, which he says is great, yet the issue remains.
It would be unreasonable for people to think that just because Proposition B passed, homelessness is solved. It may not be a problem here now, but chances are it may have moved somewhere else.
Now, the people who are unhoused, once very visible, have moved further out, which Austin Mayor Steve Adler says makes fixing the issue harder.
Some of the people that really need our help are now back to hiding in the woods and in the streams and in the greenbelt, and they are harder to find.
Chris Harris with Homes Not Handcuffs says they never saw Prop B as a solution. The group fought in 2019 to repeal the old camping ban.
What criminalized people does is it just hides. It attempts to hide the issue as much as it can. And so that makes it harder to advocate for real solutions and resources because people don't see the problem.
But the co-founders of Save Austin Now, the group that pushed to get Prop B approved, say the city's not enforcing it enough.
They decreased and now they're starting to come back, and you're starting to see encampments come back across the city.
Matt Makoviak and Cleo Patricic say the point of Prop B was to force the city to rethink its approach to helping the unhoused.
The city council is not reassuring anyone, especially the homeless community, that they're looking out for them. Continuing unsafe, filthy encampments is not helping them.
Curry says people experiencing homelessness are often misunderstood.
People that's living unhoused have been through something, and it takes more than just funding. It takes more than just counseling. It takes time.
Mayor Adler says it takes more than that.
The challenge is we don't have homes to put them in. So if we go and break up an encampment now without places for people to be able to go, all we're doing is scattering people.
That's why Adler says the original camping ban was reversed in the first place.
But if somebody just didn't have a home, we thought it was not appropriate to put that person in jail or to give them a ticket. But we couldn't get the resources.
He says the Prop B election started conversations about ending the challenge the city has dealt with for years.
Virtually everybody in this community doesn't want anybody in tents anywhere.
No one who voted for Prop B is anti-homeless. we are anti-camping, particularly unsafe, unsanitary, and unregulated camping.
Homelessness overlapping with another issue in Austin, rising costs and a lack of affordable housing.
You know, really until we address it, it doesn't matter if we criminalize it or whatnot. We're going to continue to have homelessness, and we're going to continue to see unhoused people in our communities.
Chris,
Yeah.
I got over here and Kevin is in the field
Oh my God.
with a tent.
That's funny.
You have to hit that bottom before you start trying to come up.
Now, Curry is on his way up.
Go around all over Austin and help out communities and places like this. That's my goal. That is my purpose.
While he helps others, he's racing against the clock with just 1 year of free housing.
My short-term goal is still me. I still need to get, like, you know, my own housing.
Hoping to not fall back to where so many others in the unhoused community are, hidden and unseen. Meanwhile, city leaders, community members, and organizations search for a solution to a long-standing problem that offers no easy answers. Save Austin Now and some local business owners sued the city over enforcement of Prop B last year. The co-founders say they're moving forward with depositions in the coming weeks. Now, as far as the city's efforts, it plans to spend more than $500 million to address homelessness in the next 2 years. And Mayor Adler says they've already raised 80% of the funds needed. Brian and Quita, certainly many layers to this issue.
Definitely. Maria Aguilera reporting for us tonight. Thank you, Maria.
Great job, Maria.